Alright, welcome back to another video, and today, as you can see from the thumbnail, we are going to showcase your boy Grimjou from Bleach in the game, bro. He's pretty crazy, I can't even lie. I got Unbound on him. As you can see, we got Unbound. I got some good equipment, I guess. I got the kunai, katana, and his unit equipment as well, part of the skull. This guy's really insane, and I'm going to show you guys real quick first the equipment items, equipment stats, or whatever it gives you, because for some reason in the game you can't check it out. I think at least, I don't know, but as you can see, part of the skull gives him damage, gives him range. Then we got the equipment passive. It's every 10 seconds unleash your full AoE roll attack. Deals 70% of this unit's current damage and applies stagger. Damage for 2 seconds. For each enemy hit by this attack, this unit gains 1% critical chance. It carries to 30. And his actual passive, it's lower. Basically, it basically just upgrades his passive. Basically, I think it's on everything. It just upgrades his passive. I'm gonna show you guys real quick in the game what he can do. This new update is pretty fire. I can't even lie. I definitely gotta make a video on that as well for the final stage. But update is really good. I like it. As you can see, I already got this guy in shiny. I already got Crystal Immortal. I already got Dark Mage evolved. I got like almost every character evolved except for, you know, except for Itachi. I don't have him, so I still need to get him. As you can see, also you guys see I got Megumi actually. I just need to re-roll, get Unbound on him and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go into a game and show you guys real quick what he can do. All right, so we're in the game. Place out my farms, and then you know, we're gonna place him down. He should be kind of crazy. But as you can see already, this is his range already off placement of Unbound. He has a line AoE attack, so you should probably like put him like where the line goes, like just a straightforward path. But we can just place him here in the middle because I mean he does a lot of damage. And these guys have shields. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, as you can see, I placed him down. We're gonna go. He has a 2.5, 2,520 damage. He has a SSS on all of his stats. He doesn't have the SSS. So if you go into his passive abilities, as I read before, every 10 seconds unleash your full roll AoE attack. I'll have to read the rest, you guys know already. And we got the stagger over here, interrupts actions and briefly delays movement, which is really good. Basically stuns. He basically can stun, and he actually only has one placement. So it's actually really good to get Unbound on him. I think also Forsaken is also good because he basically because he gets like crit chance off his thingy. So that also will make him really good. Let me space this guy really good. All right, and I already upgraded him once, but yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys real quick the upgrades. Just gets higher damage from SPA. And then we have Grand Sarah, which does 1 tick in a line AoE. But yeah, it does a line AoE. Got the new attack. I think I forgot to show attacks real quick. So this is his attack right here. Does like a whole like blast. Let me see if I can show when he does like the AoE. There you go. We got the AoE. Yeah, it doesn't say that much, but it's pretty simple. I like the effects. I like it. It's blue. It's my favorite color, so pretty fire. Then we got next wave, 6,000. This. Yeah, we got this ability. We got his basically does another line, does a new move, like jumps up, quite a ton of damage. And then we have this, and his endless slash ability, which is this unit will teleport to base and begin slashing down the whole path. Each second attack will increase in damage by 10%. Behind the enemy base, this unit will turn to the original position. So basically, he basically goes down from the path, from spawn. He starts slashing. If I can show you, yeah, he just starts slashing, and every time he slashes or goes on the path, he gets more damage. So if it's a long map, he will get to insane amount of damage. So as for example, he's gonna go through here. Yeah, he basically made the boss one shot, but he got to 74,000 damage he got to. So this guy, I'm not gonna lie, I do think though he's pretty weak. I think his ability is kind of weak because you're only realistically gonna hit the guys once because of how fast he goes. If they can make it, maybe like he goes a little bit slower, because I feel like this ability is kind of useless. Especially if you don't have Unbound, it would just do like no damage really, because he's only technically hitting one enemy. In my opinion, they could probably buff it a little bit. Maybe he just goes like a little bit slower, or he can hit like actual multiple times, because for some reason like he goes so fast, he's only hitting the boss one time or the enemies one time when he goes through them. If they can make it so maybe he slashes a little bit faster, maybe you can hit them 2 times, because then that'd be worth it. But otherwise, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like you're missing out on damage from him until he actually hits them. So I don't know. I don't feel like it's like a meh ability. I think it's a meh ability. It's still cool though. Maybe you can use it for some situation. You can probably use it for situations where maybe someone's coming to the base or something, enemies, but like he always starts at low damage. I don't know. All right, so we're in infinite mode, so it's a little bit easier to showcase the characters. So yeah, next character is the Cursed Immortal Son right here. He's kind of a unique type of unit. This is a shiny, by the way. I'll show you guys, but yeah, shiny is pretty cool. That's why I'm using his effects. But he's kind of a unique unit. I think he can be actually really good. I don't think he's that bad of a unit. At first, I did think he was a bad unit, but as you can see, so basically, if you place him down, he will basically spawn from his range and then go all the way to his range where his range ends, and then he will just respawn the character. And then with the character, as you can see, as an aura. and around the aura, he will basically do damage if enemies are around his aura. And it does depend in his passive. I'll just show you guys real quick. I'm just going to place these guys in the back. So basically, if you go on his passive right here, as it says, this unit does not deal or receive damage from passing through enemies. Instead, it deals damage if it takes to all enemies with its aura, which is this aura right here. And this is this is one of his with his equipment. This unit changes state, increases critical chance by 5%. I've realized with every unit from this update, they gain critical chance. So maybe that makes Forsaken more OP. So that's cool to know. This unit has black magic, a meter attached to a unit that will increase or decrease the cause actions to occur, which is this thing right here, reckless control. When black magic meters increase, this unit will be in carrying state. When black magic meters increases, this unit will be in cold state. Carrying state every 1 second, this unit walks, increases meter by 5. Deal 50% of this unit's carrying damage to 75% of his range. And then cold state, which I think is his better. I don't know. Yeah, this might be his better thing. Deal every 1 second this unit walks, increases meter by 2. Deal 150% of this unit's current damage in 25% of his range. So basically, the aura gets bigger or smaller, and you want to probably where it's bigger. So that's where you want him to do this thing. But yeah, you can place 3 of them down. So I would not recommend getting Unbound on this guy. Please don't. I don't think it's gonna be good. If you get like Primordial or Forsaken, then he could be really good. I'm just gonna max out because this thing is always the same. Basically max out with Primordial, with SSS, or I guess SS on damage. He's not that bad. He does quite some damage. Mind you, it may seem low, but it's like every tick, so it's actually not even that bad if you think about it. If you go past through him here, it does every tick, so it's actually really good. It's actually really good. I think he can be a really good character. I do think though, with today, like the hardest content and stuff, I do think he does a little bit too low of damage. I might be wrong though. I do think he does a little bit too low of a damage. But yeah, that's pretty much the entire unit. It's kind of just a quick showcase of what he does. As you can see, this is the big range right here. That's what you like really want. I don't think it stays up forever, but that's what you like really want. But I do think he might lack a little bit in damage, because then he has to go pass through. Well, actually, I might be wrong, but he's a unique type of unit. I like this guy though. He's a unique type of a unit. But yeah, let's just sell these guys real quick and show the other guys. And hopefully I don't lose in the back, so I can do the showcase, please. Thank you. There you go. Just do this. Kapachi Unbound is actually insane. Alright, let's show the next characters real quick. Oh, the next guy. Then we got Dark Mage over here. He has an insane amount of range, but I have Primordial. He's evolved with, I think, SSS on everything as well. Yeah, let's just go to his passive. After 8 regular attacks, this unit will cycle, attack 1 Ice Magic with a circle AoE size, and attack 2 Lightning Magic, cone AoE. I think this is a cycle. I think so. This thing here. On switching to Lightning Magic, summon an Arc of Lightning on the path inside this unit's range. Enemies that are touching Arc of Lightning will take 50% of the current damage every 1 second. On switching to Ice Magic, this unit gets Freeze on attack. Freeze the target, preventing movement items for 2 seconds. So another Freeze character instead of just your boy, what's his name? Rukia. This on regular attack, gain 1 second Frostbite. In the per enemy hit, capacity 15 or 15 Frostbite size unit. Next attack against enemies afflicted with Freeze will shatter on freezing them when dealing 20% additional damage on a small AoE. And as you can see, we get the lightning one. This guy is pretty insane with his lightning path. This is really insane. I like this guy a lot. He might be, besides Grimjou, might be my favorite unit. But look, his attacks, I feel like they spend more time on this character than than the other characters. Because look, attacks are really cool. He cycles through many attacks, and he has a lot of like different how his attack looks like. So it's really fire. He's probably best thing. He might be one. Actually, he might be one of the best units to get Unbound on. So I would recommend getting Unbound on this guy because he's only a 2 placement as well. And already, I mean, in Primordial, he does a lot of damage. I'll max him out 6k. That's pretty good. That's really good. And with his lightning path, yo, this guy telling you Unbound, he would be crazy. He's gonna go crazy. Like this guy is insane. This guy is really insane. As you can see, we got his lightning path, which hits like basically the entire path from here, wherever his range ends. Basically, as you can see, his range starts here and then ends over here. So this guy's really insane. You could do insane amount of damage with this guy. Like I think if you pair them up together, maybe with Grimjou, you're gonna have a lot of damage from the path waves when he does his ability, and you have Cursed Immortal to keep doing damage when he spawns. Basically, his thing. So lightning path, and then with these guys around, not gonna lie, these 3 are a deadly combo together. with how they set them up. These three are definitely a deadly combo. But yeah, that's the showcase. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully, I don't know, maybe you guys understand them now easier or something. Hopefully, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's the showcase. These units are pretty crazy. Once I get Itachi, obviously I'm gonna get them and test them out and try to get them. Obviously, yo, this update, I like this update. This is a good update.